New numbers suggest nearly half of you feel like your economic situation is worse than last year, and many of you are planning to spend less.
Black Friday is often a gauge of how people feel, but it might not be as clear an indication as it once was. 24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson has the story now from the live desk. Danny?
Sue and Brian, you still may see some diehards lining up out in front of their favorite store waiting for it to open. But a local expert that we talked to says deals like these that you can snag now online without even having to leave the house are one of the things that's changed the game completely.
We all remember these Black Fridays from years ago, when every store opened at 5 a.m. and there was a stampede to get the coolest stuff.
10 years ago, that was probably the case. It's not that way anymore.
Now that spending frenzy is spread across several days. Some stores are open on Thanksgiving, like Old Navy and Walmart. Others open at the stroke of midnight on Black Friday.
The competitiveness has come to who can get the shoppers in the store first, not necessarily who can give the best discounts all the time. Note that there's free shipping on any order through December 17th.
And with 24-hour-a-day deals online leading up to and after the big day, our expert Sarah Jensen says Black Friday itself isn't as big a deal as it once was.
Where you used to see, a dozen great items at one store, we really only see one or two really hot, big items these days. Everything else, the sale prices are good, but not necessarily as good as you can get everywhere else.
But there are still some good deals out there. Jensen recommends a few things to get the most for your money this Friday. Figure out what you want and research that item online ahead of time. Then you can compare prices between stores and sites. If you are planning to head out and fight the crowds, plan a route, what you want to do, where you want to go, and when. And most importantly, make and keep a budget.
Don't go off in a different direction and decide to browse the sales. If you're on a budget, if you have a limited amount of time, stick to your plan, in, out, get it done.
Now, if you want to do some of that research ahead of time, there are a bunch of websites out there and even apps. We found this one online just from looking Black Friday up in the App Store online. Now, we have put a bunch of this information, including online places that you can look and also store hours of operation, on our website, woodtv.com. So if you're planning on heading out on Black Friday or maybe even Thanksgiving, check it out. At the live desk tonight, Danny Carlson, 24-Hour News 8.